guys, it's Taryn, or VSG, tearing it up. Today is not my regular update day, but Geek Mom and VSG had put out a tag, like, embarrassing moments or whatever, and I had made it before, and I mean, I just feel like this shit I was talking about was kind of whack. Like, yeah, they were embarrassing moments, but I feel like if I'm going to put up an embarrassing moment video, I should have something really embarrassing. So, if you guys know me personally and you do not want TMI, I suggest you shut it off. Or if you just don't want TMI, it may get TMI. Too much information for those of you who don't know what that means. So, I will say that all of my embarrassing moments revolve around my current husband because I've never been this fat in my life, and he has got the pleasure of sharing all my fat moments with me. So, whatever. First thing was, on our trip to Vegas, you know, trying to fit in the seatbelt was mortifying to me, and I know that happens to a lot of people, and that's not embarrassing to them, or, you know, they're just used to it or whatever, but that was like my first time ever as an adult riding on an airplane. I could barely buckle my seatbelt. Everybody, like, I felt like I was, like, taking up the entire space, like, it was horrible. And then, like, in Vegas, we had to get on a plane, or not a plane, I wanted to take my husband on a helicopter tour of the Strip because it was his birthday, and so I had to, like, find a helicopter that would accept our weight, right? And then when we got there, we had to get on the scale and get weighed, and when we got in the plane, I just felt like a fucking fat ass, like I was taking up the whole tab. That's not fun. Walking around, I mean, we walked for about 4 days straight, like the whole time. My fucking feet hurt, my legs hurt. I could barely walk by the end of it. I was, like, hobbling around, like, seriously considering one of them scooters, like a fucking hover around type of scooter. I'm like, this is hideous. That was, like, part of my turning point, like, why I had the surgery in the first place. But, yeah, so that was mortifying. And then when I came back from Vegas, guys, my feet were so swollen for 2 weeks. I couldn't even put on fucking shoes. Like, fucking elephant feet. Like, they were so big. I had to wear my husband's sandals, like, you know, like those, I don't know if he has, like, Nike or Adidas, but they're, like, boy, like, plastic sandals, and then it has, like, the cover over it, and I had to, like, open it as far as I could get it to open because the shit wouldn't fit on my fat feet. And then even with it, like, as big as I could get it, it still left, like, a buckle mark across the top of my feet. I'm like, this is horrible. Like, I had to go to work like that. Like, I see patients at their houses, so it was just a matter of being embarrassed in front of individual people. As if I had went to a hospital, I probably wouldn't even have been able to work because I wouldn't have been able to fit on a closed-toe shoe. Which, I don't know, I might be supposed to wear closed-toe shoes at my work too, which I normally do. Why wouldn't you? But you can't fucking get them on your fat feet. You don't really have a choice. So the TMI is coming in. You gotta shut it off. You can go ahead. Just warning. So, like, to me, it is super embarrassing. Like, at my heaviest, when my husband and I would try to have sex, and I was laying flat, like, my chest was so large, it would, like, come up and, like, smother me. Like, I'd have to, like, be like, oh, hang on, like, I can't breathe. It was so, like, such thick fat, like, up here, it just, like, choked me out. And then my other one, which is also TMI, when my husband's going down on me, we'll call it, he has to, like, push my stomach up a bit so that he doesn't get smothered, so that he can breathe. And that, to me, is, like, the worst thing ever. Like, you may as well just stop, right? And he's like, oh, it's okay. And it's like, it's not okay. Like, at least try to do it less dramatically or something. Like, that is a fucking mood killer when you have to move my fat stomach out of your way so I don't smother you with it. Guys, I cannot wait to get rid of this fucking belly. It is fucking mortifying. Yeah, so those are my confessions of a fat girl, I guess. A different type. Those are my embarrassing moments. And I will put out there, like, my husband loves me. He loved me at my fattest, at my, you know, whatever, my smallest, whatever. He doesn't care. Like, it's not like he, you know, super gives me a hard time about it or anything. But that is so embarrassing. And he's bigger too, so it's not like he has any room to talk. But sorry if you're watching them. I don't think he watches my videos. He told me they're too long and boring. I'm like, wow, that is rough. So did my daughter. So anyone who makes it to the end of my videos, I guess I should be really appreciative of, because my husband and my child said that I talk too much. But in my defense, they have to listen to me talk all day, every day anyway. So I think they're already bored with me. Alright. Bye, guys.